Hello, welcome to the possibly the last session of Mask's Web of Intrigue. Uh, this is session thingy. That makes sense.
Lots.
This is session 27. This is session 27, and sadly we're joining after like 21 days due to IRL issues preventing us from having a session. It's sad and terrifying, and I'm sure everyone has forgotten everything, including myself. So good times, good times, everyone. So um let's just start by introducing all our characters, and then we'll figure out what the heck was going on.
Hi, I'm Alice. I'm playing Dee Dee, the protege.
I'm Evelyn. I play Maria the Janus.
Hi, I'm Chimera. I play Chimera, the transformed.
Hi, I'm Janine. I play as Mina, the Redeemer. I forgot.
Mina the Redeemer. Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
it's the
Hi,
reborn. Never
I'm
mind.
Josh.
Sorry. Just please go on.
Hi, I'm Josh. I play Zinc as the newborn.
Right. Hey, everyone, remember Redeemer? That guy, that Nacho Libre guy. Yeah.
Poor guy.
Poor guy. He's no longer a Redeemer anymore. He just died.
Actually, though, he's smarter now.
He really is. He really is smarter now. Alright, so when we last left our heroes, they were storming the night clubhouse, which is a combination of nightclub and clubhouse because I messed up and said night house, but it's not a night house. Anyway, where Cobra Blanca is doing like holding Gilmer and streaming the Dismember stream. The poor guy, Gilmer, has lost all fingers in his right hand and was about to lose from the wrist halfway down, but a certain intangible person came in through the walls and through the yeeted or yoked the laptop into the air. Unfortunately, some badass hench dude wanted to be, hey, I'm going to be epic today, and did a goalkeeper's flying save and saved the laptop. Unfortunately, since Didi is intangible, the guys decided, hey, we can't attack her with bullets. Why don't we turn out the lights and plunge the entire place into darkness so that she can't see? Hey, that's a great idea. Let's also close the laptop because its screen is glowing. Oh shit, the laptop went into sleep mode now. So the dismember stream is again offline. Doesn't matter because the dismembering isn't currently happening. Upstairs we have two people entering landing on the roof. The big fighter two that and landing on the roof, probably gonna break the roof down and do some horrible things to the bad guys. We're gonna see. And the other two, the psychic person and the glowy ghost man. I literally just. Oh my gosh! I wanted to say glowing gas man. I said glowing ghost man. What? Okay. Anyway, the glowing ghost man, gas man, is coming in through the yes, gas woman, whatever. Coming in through the side door in the ground floor, but they got spotted by some dude, and Red Fox Mina shot psychically triggered a migraine in the guy who just collapsed on the floor, and then Nevoa tried to shoot some gas inside to create a smoke screen, but kind of failed. Exciting, excitement. By the way, the door on the ground floor where Nevoa and Mina are trying to enter through. Yeah, that door's still closed. You know, still closed. So, yeah. So yeah, that's where we left off everything. So let's resume and let's finally end this campaign that's been running for like 6 months, something, I don't know. Okay, let's begin. No, it's longer than that. Okay, let's begin. Okay, so Didi plunged into darkness. We'll deal with that soonish. We have the distraction fired from the alleyways by Mia and Eric. And we have our two Zinc and Chimera landing on the roof. All right, tell us, Zinc and Chimera, what do you do now? You are on the roof. Nobody has spotted that you are on the roof yet.
Is there a doorway going down?
No, this is like wait, no, this is what this is a nightclub house. Sorry, I was imagining a warehouse. I don't know why. I literally just said it's a nightclub house. Yes, there is a doorway going down, but the doorway is now closed, locked.
Force the door open with my super strength.
Nice, do it. Are you doing it like loudly or are you trying to do it quietly?
We're not worried about quiet. We're trying to break up everything. So
All right, fine. Just let's go through the door. There's no reason to even roll. Like if you wanted to be quiet, I would have you roll, but no, you just smash the door down. There's like stairways down. Do you just run downstairs?
activate my armor and yeah.
All right, you're running downstairs. Woot! Wait, what happened? Yes, Kool-Aid happens, except it's the door, not the wall. But we'll see. We might have walls breaking in. So, okay, you come down to the second story. So you see there's like hallway and there's like rooms on either side, and in some of these rooms you hear gunshots of guys like firing back towards the alleyways. There's also a stairway going down to the ground floor level.
Do you want to check out the gunshots, or do you want to go downstairs?
I said go with the gunshots.
Okay, go into the gunshot room.
All right, there's like there's like a lot of rooms, so you can like go to the doors and see like there's about one or two people on average in every room that's like kind of shooting back. Only on one side, the other side is empty because like nobody's attacking from that side. There's only attacking from one side, so all the dudes are on one side. And they left the doors open to the rooms. Amateurs. Amateurs. Oh, okay. So, however, as you like get close, you realize like some of them have heard the door crashing and it's like, hey, did you hear something? Sounded like something's on the roof. I'm gonna go check it out. So you have one of the guys like coming running out of the room. They're probably gonna see you really soon. What do you do?
Climb up to and shift into spider and climb up on the roof.
Okay.
The ceiling, I mean.
Zinc.
Well, I'm just gonna go and try to stop him while Clara crawls around.
Okay. He's coming out of the room. He sees you. What do? You have a moment before he's like sounds the alarm.
Drop down on him hard.
Nice. To a danger. Let's see what happens. Oof, nice. All right. Get your basic moves. Here are your basic moves. There we go.
Avoid, resist, or avoid their blows.
All right. Cool. So you kind of jump down on them. Uh, all right, and kind of like land on them. You obviously resist or avoid their blows, but they managed to. We got heroes in the roof. Managed to shriek, and the guy in the room is like, "What the hell?" And kind of start yelling, "Guys, we got heroes attacking from upstairs!" And then you hear from the bottom downstairs, "We got heroes attacking from the alleyways!" Like, oh, what the hell? Come on, give us a hand. We got the big ones up here. Like, no, you give us a hand. We got the gassy ones down here. Okay, Zinc, what do you do?
No one wants to say, no, you come give us a hand. We've got the little girl down here.
No. No, that would be embarrassing. Okay. So, Zinc, what do you do?
Well, as I said, run at one of the guys to stop him.
Mm-hmm. Like.
And
Mm-hmm.
just
Hmm.
try to keep him from hitting Chimera.
Well, I mean, unless he tries to hit Chimera, you can't keep him. How are you doing that?
Trying to block him. The shots from the guy.
Okay, well, he hasn't shot yet because Chimera took resist or avoid their blows, so he's not shooting yet. So are you just like standing in front of him doing nothing?
Yeah.
He's
There's
super
other people.
weirded out that the cyborg just came in front of him and doing guys, I need help. The cyborg is really freaking me out now. He raises his gun and shoots at you. Take a powerful blow. Zinc.
Hold on. Yeah, hold on.
Mm-hmm.
He's got to remember how to do it.
Yes.
No, I just got to get stuff situated.
Yeah, it's been 3 weeks. It can take a while. It's the conditions move. It's on the right upper side. Yeah, you did it.
Ouch.
Oh, oof. I mean, you have 2 conditions though. Oh boy. All right. So here is your powerful powerful blow move. Choose options.
Okay. There's it's one. I'm not sure. Let me say, you're seriously injured, take
All right.
benefit.
Nice. All right. Cool. So it hits you and you kind of like the bullet kind of gets lodged inside. Since it's pretty point blank, it hits you and it kind of gets lodged inside. You feel like it's gonna be painful to move around, and your efficiency kind of drops a little bit, like say, I don't know, 25% or something, which to indicate you're seriously injured. You have -1 ongoing to every move other than taking a powerful blow move. Yes, getting injured doesn't make you safer from taking further injury. Wow, it's magical. Anyway. Right. So okay. So that's happening. Chimera, you see about 3 more dudes come out of the other rooms and starts lining up shots at you. What do you do? They haven't started shooting yet. You have some moment.
Super speed and try to catch them all 3.
Oh, for
The
a
clothesline.
for a second there, I thought you were going to yeet the guy under you, but sure, all right. I'm sorry. Ever since I wrote that line that DD yeeted a laptop, I can't stop thinking about the word eat. I blame Alice.
You would anyway.
Yes, I would. Anyway, okay. So roll a danger. Let's see how you deal with 3 people at once. Oh, those poor guys. They're all gonna die. It's like getting hit by a freight train. Oh, sorry, no. It's like getting hit by a buffalo. God.
I hit them so hard I caused their guns to skitter into the distance.
Okay,
And
so
I
are you
resist their
taking?
avoid their blows.
You're taking something from them. Nice. Yes, you can you just like punch into the first guy who punches into the second guy and the third guy. Just like a Scooby Doo pile up on the end. It's like
And the guns go flying.
yeah, the guns go flying. All right, you see, like as you kind of rush forward, you see some of the other guys in the other rooms, and like there's about like one guy like left in the window. It's like ah 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 ah. He's like fuck this! He opens the window and jumps out. Okay, so that's gonna be the moment where we like the camera follows the guy and down here. Okay, on the ground floor we have Mina and we have frickin' dude face Nevoa. Um,
Dude
so
face.
I'm
yes,
slightly offended, Annie.
I forgot your PC's name for a second there. I'm sorry. God dang it. Oh man. We'll figure it out, Alice. Okay. Okay. So your so you I recall that Maria failed to gas smoke screen last session.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh. And this is the failure situation. You failed because you sprayed the gas to make the smoke screen, but this other guy randomly lands from the upstairs window in front of you and gets smoked instead. It's like, I'm blind. He starts flailing wildly and and he's kind of running towards you now. What do you do, Mina and Nevoa? Sorry, Red Fox and Nevoa. What do you do? This guy who's got sprayed in the eyes is like, I'm blind, running.
Can I just run over to him and kick him in the nuts to get it over with?
Sure, absolutely, do it. I mean, yes.
What do
Directly
I roll?
engage. Directly engage. Just click it. We'll have a We'll give you a +1. Hey, that's a 12. It's done. Done.
Jeez.
Done.
Bloody hell.
3 11s in a row.
You can take an option from the list. You can take an option from the list if you want to.
Um, I will resist and avoid their blows.
No, that's
And
totally fine. You don't need to take that option. You're not. He's gonna go down. So that option you don't need to take.
I would. I'm gonna take two. Am I right? I forgot how this works again.
Well,
Yeah,
you're technically taking two, but one of them is being spent to just knock him out. So you can take something
Okay.
else.
Can I take something from them?
Shh.
What does he have?
I have no idea.
Well, definitely not eyesight.
You tell me, what does he have? What do you take from them?
Does uh,
No,
He
you're
might have a
not
gun.
taking. You're not taking away his ability to have kids.
I was gonna say that, but you went okay, fine.
I mean, we're all thinking it. Oh my gosh! Yeah,
maybe
we have
is
3 11s in a row. What the hell?
is
Today's
walkie-talkie, so I know what's going on.
uh, turns out they don't have a walkie-talkie. He has a phone you can take.
That's just stupid. I
He
will.
doesn't have walkie-talkie. They're in the same room. They were just yelling to each other, actually shouting to each other. Oh boy.
Okay. Does he have any other weapons besides a gun?
No, I don't. I mean, he might have a knife. I guess. Yeah, he probably has a knife.
I'll just take the knife
All
just
right.
for precautions.
Sure. There. Ayla said it. Ayla said it. I knew it. All right. Anyway. Anyway, I wasn't the first. Wait, no, maybe I was. I don't know. Okay, so yeah, you take the knife. Nevoa, what do you do? The other guys in the window where the first guy had a brain freeze migraine and passed out. The other guys are like, "We got heroes!" and start bringing up their guns, getting ready to shoot at you. Nevoa, what do you do?
Right. Okay. I will.
One
So
of
they're
them is
about to like shit us.
One of them is like, guys, Red Fox just kicked Steve in the nuts.
Oh, poor Steve.
It has to be Steve. Come on, it has to be Steve.
It's always Steve.
It's always
Right.
Steve. It's always Steve. He's an
So
avid
they're
Minecraft
about-
player. Can you blame me? Okay, I'll stop.
So they're about to shit us.
Yes, they are about to get ready to shoot you. They're like, yes, we gotta save Steve.
And whereabouts are they exactly? Sorry.
Wait, what? Oh, so you're like, there's a side door? there's a window right next to it where the guys are kind of piling up. You see like 3 people there. And the door is still closed. And
Okay.
in front of you is Red Fox, who's just kicked poor Steve, and just like Steve just like totally passed out. Like she kicked him. He's like, oh, slams head on the pavement floor and just passes out.
How fun.
Yeah, he's gonna feel that.
Yeah. Well, as per usual, I am drawing a blank, so if anyone has any recommendations.
Remember,
You
your
tried the
power is gas like smoke generation, and you
Mhm.
can smoke wisp speed through things as long as they're big enough to allow you to pass.
You know what? Screw it. Let's try and pass through the door.
Oh no! You're not
Oh,
intangible.
no?
You're not intangible.
Oh, crap, yeah.
Like it has to be open. Like you can pass. You can try to go through the window. You're definitely going to knock out a bunch of guys.
Windows work. Sure.
Windows work, sure. All right, it's definitely going to be a it's going to be either unleash your powers or directly engage, because there's like guys there too. So whichever is higher, you can pick that.
Directly engage it is.
Yay! It's a -1. Oh, you're doomed. You're actually doomed.
Roll 20 hates me more than Mina.
No.
Thus ends our 11th streak.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Let me see your terribleness. Let me see like terrible things that happen. Like terrible, absolutely terrible things. Oh! Oh my god! Oh my god.
Roll 20 hates the
No
Scottish,
no 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 no
confirmed.
no. Like Nevoa, Evelyn, I have this move. The one I highlighted
I don't know what this move is.
for the Janus.
Oh god.
You know what?
Well, I'll be damned.
That's gonna happen because you PM'd me about a certain thing, and guess what?
Here we are.
If you want to do that in your next time of sort, after like we're gonna go to ALS now and do that, and then when we come back to your section of the story again, you can do the thing if you want to.
I will do the thing.
Yes. Anyway, as you dive in, what's the thing that happens? Okay, you kind of like zap inside, like sorry, like whoop you inside the the sorry the sorry about Discord being a dark the whoop through the wall, kind of knocking the guys back. It's like, whoa, back away! It's the gas. And you kind of knock into one of them, and he just trips on the other guy who was already on the floor. It's like, whoa! Knocks his head and passes out also. So you're like standing in front of 2 other guys right now, and it's like, wait, and then you hear something falling to the floor, like with a pitter patter. You look down, and you see it's your mask on the floor. And you see, like, the 2 dudes in front of you is like, it's a kid. And we're gonna leave that scene right there. Mina, you also heard that.
Does she get experience from the reveal?
She
also,
should.
she gets experience from the miss.
She should. Yes, you have the mask, right? When you reveal your secret identity to someone who didn't know it already. Yeah. Hey, guess what? You get 2 XP in one failed swoop.
Yay. Oh, that's a level up then.
I mean, technically, they don't know your identity because they just think you're a kid, but it's 2 of them. So I'm gonna take the middle ground. So instead of getting 2 XP or 0 XP, you get 1 XP. So yeah, you level up. You level up. You can choose your
Yay.
thingy now. The bad guys, 2 bad guys. 2 of the Cobra Blanca hench dudes. Yeah. Hey, Mina, just so you know, short-term memory are easier to delete than long-term memories. And this is a very short-term memory that created. So I'm just letting you know that's kind of your character knows how memories work. So this is how memories work. Anyway,
Yes.
basement. You turn around, Mina, to see the Nevoa without her mask.
Yes, I will say, why is your mask off? And then I will look to whoever who sees her.
Yeah, like we're
Without her.
gonna actually like no, as you say, why is your mask off? That is when she kind of realizes that the mask was off. So it's like happened in one scene. So she enters, you look and you say, why is your mask off? She looks down and she sees the mask is on the floor, and then she realizes her mask is off, and then the 2 guys kind of stare at her and say, it's a kid. I'm gonna end that scene and we're gonna go down into the basement where it's completely dark and utter chaos. DD.
Yeah. I've got so many options open to me, and none of them are great ideas, I'm afraid.
Awesome.
So, the first thing I'm going to do, just to try to minimize the chance that Gilmer gets killed, can I knock his chair over? At least if he's on the ground, he's a smaller target. They're more likely to trip on him.
Sure. Like before the lights went out, I can say like it's totally not fine that you have a mental map of where Gilmer is. So yes, you can go and knock his chair down. What would it be? It would be I mean it's not a move really.
Defend.
It
Yeah.
might be a
There we go. It's a defense. Yeah, there we go.
Oh, you guys suck. I'm insecure and I've got a -1.
I mean, it's
My plan is not great.
it's a save here. You got
I can't attack the leg of the chair, can I?
I don't what? No, you're definitely
Okay.
defending him. Sure, you can attack the leg of the chair, but you're definitely defending him because the chair's leg is not a threat to you.
If he falls on me, it could hurt.
No.
All right, this is gonna fail abysmally.
Sure, but that's where the fun starts.
Not for me.
Oh my gosh! Oh gosh! Oh boy!
Ow!
Alright, you level up. Did you actually? Oh yeah, you
I leveled up last adventure and
Yeah.
got my moment of truth on deck.
Yeah, sure, totally. So you get 1 XP. Nice. Oh, I forgot to give everyone extra team at the start of the session. It's probably gonna be Gilmer. He's losing a lot of blood. Anyway, okay, so you do successfully knock down the poor guy. You also realize you kick him and something breaks.
Oof.
And you were sure it was probably the chair's legs until you hear a loud shout coming from Gilmer's like you know the voice and like my hand. So you knocked him down. You also kind of kicked his wrist off that was in the process of being cut with a bone saw. That was. It's a good thing that the camera is entirely dark at this point, isn't it?
Nice. All right. So am I still going, or do I wait for them to do evil things?
And there's like they're going like shh, shh, quiet. She can't. She's quiet. And everyone kind of goes quiet.
All right. So my question for you is:
Mhm.
Is there anything on that list I don't have that I gave you?
That's a really complicated thing. Why don't you just say what do you want to have right now?
Well, the first thing that might be fun to have would be a taser.
You probably have a taser, yeah.
Okay.
Hey,
So
question: do tasers actually make light, or is that a Hollywood special effect?
no, they actually do. It's
Like
you know, it's
like the tiny
it's a
arc
spark.
thing? Yeah.
Yeah, it's an arc.
Oh, does it actually happen?
Yeah, it's about an inch. Well, here's what happens is the arc happens unless the taser is being used on something that conducts electricity better, like the human body.
Okay. What kind of taser do you have? I'm guessing like a melee taser.
Yeah, probably not
Yeah.
probably not a shoot the barbs one.
Yeah, probably not. All right, you have a melee taser. Sure. Go for
Okay,
it.
so
What do you want?
real quick, kind of lean one way, spark it real fast, try to see where the bad guys are.
Ooh, give me an SS. This is
At
where
least that roll I don't suck at.
in before fail. Okay, never mind. Questions. Shoot him.
All right. Shoot him literally?
Before the bullets start shooting at you. Shoot him.
That's why I lean to the side so I can lean back
Yes.
and hopefully be out of the way of said bullets.
Tell me your question. Do it.
All right. How can we best end this quickly? Please don't say kill Gilmer.
Oh no. You can best end this quickly by calling for backup or getting out of here.
What was the first part you said? You cut
Calling for backup for your friends to come down here.
I don't have a communications device.
You don't have your phone?
I guess we could call.
Oh, hey, 1 second. I'm going to change the thingies that Evelyn is doing. So change your mask label. You're changing it to mundane. You can't change it to mundane. The
Why can't she?
The mask's label is only allowed from the other phone. It's part of the move itself.
What?
No, it
Yeah.
was originally a security. Wait, what?
Isn't that how it works? I'm pretty sure.
No,
that's
you can change it once a game, and it's
oh no,
the
no,
label.
no, no,
You
no,
can
no,
change
no.
it from mundane to the label and back.
No, yeah,
Yeah,
but
it was
she's
usually
taking
a savior.
she's taking the upgrade. She's taking the upgrade, and this is what the mask move is. You choose what label,
Oh,
and
heck.
it's not like that. So she's taking the upgrade that changed the label of the mask and add +1 to the mask's new label. So you need to choose from Freak, Danger, Savior, Superior. Your previous one was Savior.
Right, freak.
It's okay, sure. Alright, totally fine. Alright, so let me actually mark that, and you change it to a freak. Yay! That's a freak now, and you add freak to your thingy, so your freak becomes, wait for it, -1.
Ooh.
Yay! I don't think anyone should change it to like this, but sure, man, if like you want to, totally do it. Okay, freak, and your let me actually also mark this, that is freak, and your freak goes up to -1. Your total summation of label stats is now 5. Yay! Awesome. Alright, that's your upgrade. Very nice. Okay, back to Didi. Yes.
Okay, so
You can like ask your like call for your friends to get down here and help me and stuff.
okay, we can try that. I don't know if they'll be able to answer their cell phone. I'll just put my cell phone on speakerphone and say,
There is a
Gilmer's
problem.
down here.
There is a problem though. You realize if you go to
I
call
put the
them.
screen face down.
Ah, excellent. Okay. Okay, sure. like, what are you doing? So who are you calling and what are you doing? Are you doing like a group call or something?
Yeah, let's do a group call.
Okay. Yeah, let's hold it at that, and we're gonna go up to upstairs and see what's going on. So the guy just jumped out, and Zink, you hear some guys coming up like the guy in front of you is still there, and he like just shot you, and he's going to shoot you again. What do you do?
Well, I could punch him
Mm-hmm.
and try to take his gun from him so he can't shoot me.
Okay, punch him, or do you want to punch him?
Yeah.
All right, roll directly engage. See what happens. Hey, it's a 9
There we
because
go.
it's a 9 because
Yeah.
-1 ongoing. So all right, so yeah, let's just make rolls as you want. I'll just like don't need to worry about the -1. I'll take care of that on my side. So yeah, it's a 9, so you get to choose one option unless it's like Chimera comes back and maybe wants to help or something. There's a guy on the floor. It's like slowly getting back up behind you.
I mean, doing the people at clothesline, they're still awake.
Now what?
Huh?
What?
The ones that clothesline, they're still awake.
The 3 guys that you piled up? Not now. They're down for the count. Just buffalo charge, man.
Okay, then I'll go help.
Okay,
Then I'll
cool.
go help.
All right. Okay.
By ramming into him.
Okay. So do you want to like use team to somehow like help him?
Yes,
All right. What do you do?
I ram into him from the other side.
Oh, he's in a room next to like the window, and in front of him is Zinc blocking, kind of like Zinc went there to block him from shooting at you. So if you want to go to him, you have to go around or above Zinc somehow.
I'll go around Zinc and push him out the window.
Oh, that's
You should be
different role.
specific. You're not pushing Zinc out, are you?
No.
Joking, that might be.
Yeah, that's too much for a team pool usage. Okay, so just take one option and you can do it after this. So, okay, Zinc, take a single option from the directly engaged list.
Take the gun from him. See?
Yeah, I'm gonna take the gun from him.
Okay, you don't resist or avoid their blows, I see. Okay, so you punch them in the like where do you punch them?
In the head.
You punch them in the head. Okay. Yeah, you don't have to worry about taking their gun away because it's a cyborg punch. He's just like bashed back into the window and just like is knocked out. You see his forehead slowly start bleeding from the wound. It's not a deep enough wound. Don't worry. It's like it's gonna give him like super heavy concussion, but it's just like he's fine. There's no permanent damage. Probably. Most likely. 99% likely. 99.9. Maybe 99.98% likely that he doesn't have a brain damage. Anyway, yeah, you hear more the two of you hear more guys coming upstairs. They're in the staircase right now. What do you do, the two of you?
I grab Zinc and fly out the window.
Okay. Wait, you're gonna leave the building?
And go down the main floor.
Yeah, I think he's coming back in another way.
Ah, okay. Alright. Okay, sure. Okay. Grab Zinc, unleash your powers. Do it.
That's freak, right?
Yep. Nice. Alright. If you mark a condition, you'll do it. as you wanted, or it'll be unstable or temporary.
I'll go for unstable or temporary.
All right, sure. Okay, so okay, unstably dragging Zinc out. You know what? What happens is you drag him out, but the problem was the window was like a bit small, so you have to kind of break your way out. You do succeed, but you kind of lose grip of Zinc, and Zinc slams onto the floor like the ground below.
Thank you.
Oh gosh.
What a drag.
Yeah, yeah, yep. Zink, that kind of hurts. Take a powerful blow, man. It's like that's kind of hard.
Ow.
One second.
Remember, he's got a -1 to everything.
Not this one. I specified that this is the only roll they don't get a -2. Hey, nice. Tell me, how do you make a perfect 2-point land? Do you make a perfect 2-point landing?
Yes.
Nice.
Superhero landing.
Nope, 2-point landings totally better. Or do you do like a combat roll? Like which is it? Superhero, very inefficient 3-point landing, which totally would like hurt something. A 2-point landing, or
Or
Rock
a
and roll.
1-point land.
I'll make a 2-point landing.
Beautiful. Take a potential. So you're at 2. All right. You are now outside the building while guys are going upstairs to find you. That is actually a brilliant tactic. Wow. Okay, let's go over to Nevoa. Nevoa, tell me, what do you do?
Alright. This is going to be major regret, but you know what moment of truth it is. This is where I panic, right? So she looks down and sees the mask, and it's just a big fuck it moment.
What?
That's still
That
awesome.
moment.
Yes. So what do you do, like Maria? Nevoa?
So
Or is it
Maria will
Maria will.
first of all she'll look down and see the mask. And then she'll look to the guys and say she's more than just a kid.
Okay.
And I am panicking. Here we go. Right. She gets the largest.
Like what are you?
cloud
No,
of-
no. Like what are you doing? What are you
Hello.
doing?
Right. Trying to like really blind them.
Like using your freak roll. Are you rolling?
Yeah.
So you're not doing the thing we talked. I sent a PM about. All right.
Oh
Sure.
crap! Yeah. No, I'll do that.
Like I mean, it's fine. You don't have to do that if you don't want to. I mean,
Annie,
totally.
I'm going to try and do it.
No, what are you doing? Tell everyone, goddammit.
Right. Let me find the PM and try and reword it.
What?
Okay. Right. Yeah, I don't know how to do this. Sorry. Freak roll it is.
Okay. Pause the game. Out of character. Evelyn, what's the problem?
Well, first of all, I'm a mechanic and I don't know how to do it, so you know what freak roll it is.
No, I mean, like, Oh, okay. I'm having difficulty kind of getting all your words. I think you're cutting off. So, like, what are you
Sorry.
exactly saying?
Basically, I don't know exactly how to do it. So
How to do what? Like, do what? What do you want to do, Evelyn? What do you want to do right now?
good question. Yeah, I don't know what I want to do. So
Worst case scenario, can you just flood the room with your smoke, and you can zip
like the
through
thing
that, right?
is that the thing is Evelyn just sent me a PM saying she wants to do the moment of truth, and for some reason she is now refusing to do the moment of truth. I do not understand this. I am unable to comprehend why.
I want to do it. It's just I don't exactly.
Know
She
how
doesn't
to do it.
understand the mechanics as
Oh,
well.
Yeah.
just tell me that you want to do the moment of truth. Unless you give consent that you want to do it, I can't explain it to you. Like, and that's why I keep asking you, do you want to do it? And you're like, no, I want to role play. That's why I don't understand. Like, do you want to do the moment of truth, or do you want to do freak roll? Like, I don't
I'll do a
understand.
moment of truth. Sorry.
Okay, fine. Okay, so just like let's just read the moment of truth aloud for everyone, and we'll figure it out.
Okay. The mask is a lie, and some piece of you has always known that. Doesn't matter if others can see it, you're the one that can do the impossible. Mask off, costume on. And you're going to save the damn day, of course. You better hope nobody nasty is watching.
Okay, so basically what happens in this situation is that I take a step back, and you
Okay.
have your character do anything you want from like narratively point of view. You take narrative control of your character, and you can do the impossible. You can use your powers in whatever way you want to. You can describe however you want to take down the bad guys. You can totally like go downstairs and beat everyone in the darkness if you want to, because your gas glows, and you can totally do that. So you can totally flood the entire building with gas if you want to. Like, it is entirely your power, and you can do the impossible. So just let your imagination run wild. Tell me how you save the damn day. Like, you can single-handedly use the moment of truth to totally win this fight for everyone.
Yes.
That's what the
Okay.
moment of truth is. You can do that. You can beat everyone in the room with your powers right now. Everyone
Okay.
in the house, like everyone in the clubhouse, every bad guy, you can do that. That's your power. You can use your like smoke movement to just wisp in front of someone and just like knock them out with your gas. It just like go to someone, sweep their leg, make them fall to the floor. You can go to the next person, like knock their heads together. This is you. This is you having your Spider-Man stopping the train moment.
And if Annie, if I may, if please, I think if it's okay, feel free to ask for some pointers. But obviously, this is your thing,
Yep.
so you do what you want to do. But yeah, I mean, this
Like,
is
if you,
this
like
is your chance to literally shine.
yeah, so if you have any trouble like how you would deal with a particular situation, you can just ask us, and we'll just like help you out, because this is the first time you're doing this, so
Thanks. Right.
this is a cutscene and you wrote it.
Or it could be a montage.
Or that.
Yeah, it could be a speed through if you want.
So one of the things I remember the most about Nicola Smoke is that the harder she uses it, more cinnamony it smells.
Yes. Yes.
This is going to be a
Yes!
cinnamon
I
challenge, I can tell.
I remember.
Pretty much. So she will flood the building. Well, try and flood.
No. There is no try.
No, not try.
There
Yep.
is no try.
Yep.
You do it. You do the impossible.
She will
Yes.
flood the building
Yes.
with the most fucking neon green it will go.
Oh man.
And because it's going so much,
Mhm.
especially in that one room, the cinnamon is so strong it knocks out the guards. Guys.
Guys just start passing out from the smoke. Totally fine. Because it's...
Anything's possible, Annie. Fuck you.
Yeah, no. I'm saying, like, this is fine. That's what I'm saying. This is your power. This is your moment. Like, seriously though, like, any smell, if it's like, if it's strong enough, it can, like, overpower your senses and kind of, like, make you pass out. Even if it's a good smell. I speak that from experience. I'm not going to elaborate further.
I'll ask you to elaborate later.
I literally just said I'm not going to elaborate further. But
Not at the moment, at least.
okay, so you just like fill the entire building with smoke.
Yeah.
So while you're doing that, and this is still part of your moment of truth, you get a phone call from Didi. Well, you get a phone call.
Okay.
Do you check who it is?
I'm fairly sure she can multitask, yeah.
Yeah, sure, absolutely. And you just like exuding smoke from your body, and you bring out the smoke, and you see it's Didi. You can like answer her. And Didi, what do you say?
I'm Gilmer's down here, and I'm kind of in trouble. If any of you guys could come down here, I'd really, really appreciate it.
Oh no, Red Fox can totally like stand back because it's like smoke.
I didn't think of the implications.
No, it's fine. Man, I'm just so glad that Chimera and Zinc are not inside right now. Chimera, you're mid-flight and you just see guys coming out to the rooms, and the like smoke just envelops them, and they're like just passing out. Okay, so do you want to go downstairs while exuding smoke like an absolute mad lass?
Hell yeah.
Ooh.
Awesome. So it's your power. You can see through your own smoke. You go to the stairs, you start open the door and start climbing down. It's totally dark. Do you engage glowy smoke?
Fuck yeah.
So
Not just yeah.
Red Fox, Chimera, Zinc, you're outside and you see smoke suddenly start glowing. Like bright green, and like Eric and Mia like way behind the alleyway, and like, what the hell? Just like smoke just enveloping out, like just yep. It's like yep. I can't even describe it. Elis, just find us a house. Find a gif of a smoking house. Thank you. I know Elis will totally do it, so I'm just not even worried about it. Yeah, so you go downstairs, and in your glowing smoke you see Didi kind of like on the floor with her phone next to Gilmer, who seems very injured, and there are other guys in the room. They are kind of very surprised to see this like spectral glowing smoke walking down the stairs, and do just
Ooh,
immediately
that's so
flood the entire room with smoke.
Pardon?
Do you immediately flood the entire room with smoke as you see the bad guys?
Yes.
Do it! Alright? Just smoke everyone. Didi, you might want to hold your nose.
She's intangible.
Oh yeah, you're right, you're intangible! Just, Didi, remember, your intangibility doesn't work on liquid. Go in the ground! You start
Actually, the
smelling
first
pungent cinnamon.
Yeah, I mean-
not pungent. Sorry, like strong stench of cinnamon. Yes, sorry, go on.
I'll probably put a zip tie on Gilmer's hand and then go upstairs so I can breathe.
Mhm.
Well, upstairs doesn't work too well, does it?
Go in the wall.
Yeah, I'll have to go into the wall and then kind of swim outside.
I mean, you're fine in the
Wait.
wall. The smoke's like not gonna get into the wall too much.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Like you can just fall down underground, like under the floor. Just fall down under the ground.
Okay.
All right. So when the smoke clears, literally, Mina, Zinc, Chimera, you see every bad guy is passed out. Everyone. When the smoke clears, she is, plot twist. She is the smoke monster from Lost. She is Smoke Monster Chan. I'm not sorry. I'm not sorry. I'm not going to Google that, although I probably want to later. Note to self: Google Smoke Monster Chan. Anyway. Yes, pretty much that. As the smoke clears, Nevoa, you kind of call, I guess, Didi out of the floor.
Yeah.
And Didi, you come out of the floor to see Gilmer passed out, and all the bad guys passed out. Like, everyone's passed out.
I run over to Novoa and give her a hug. That was great!
You see Nevoa's not wearing her mask right now.
You're
Mina,
missing your mask.
hey, if you want to, you can bring the mask down to her.
Yeah, before I do that, I will actually poke the two of those bad men in the head and try to erase that split second phase of Maria out of their memories.
Ooh. Unleash your powers.
Unleash my powers.
Unleash your powers. Okay, I'll stop saying that. I don't know why I wanted to say that. If you take a condition, you'll do what you want to do.
Yes.
Awesome. What condition do you mark?
I am afraid because I have still I don't think my sister is in the building.
Yes.
I don't know where to
That
look.
is a very legitimate fear. Okay, so post moment of truth hijinks is that okay? So what you basically do is you go into their memories and you just delete that scene, so they just basically see Smoke Monster entering and Smoke Monster exuding smoke. They miss
Yes.
the moment where the mask fell. So okay, post moment of truth, what happens is that once you've used moment of truth, first of all, the moment of truth becomes locked again because you've used it. What another thing that happens is that you lock a label. That one will never be moved again. So you just take one label, you lock it, and that one can never be changed by anyone again.
I will.
For what it's
lock-
worth, it's the last adventure, so you don't have to agonize over this too much.
Yeah, you don't need to,
I'll just lock Superior.
Yeah, like you totally did something. Like pretty much anything works. Like Superior, you saved everyone, you engaged everyone, you did the smart thing by exuding smoke. Like anything works if you want. So what do you want?
I'll just say Superior.
Alright, sure, no problem. Okay. Hey, we have 3 superior locks out of 5 people. What the heck? You're the smarty boys. And smarty girls.
Actually, I think all the girls are the ones
Yeah.
that are locked, aren't they?
The girls are locked at being the smartest people in the room. In the house. Everyone's
Apparently,
locked
this
at
party
3.
has female superiority.
And I'm locked at freak.
This this party does have female superiority. Wow. Well done, guys. Well done. Anyway, okay, so that happened. Yay! Everyone is defeated. Mina, do you give like your mask to Nevoa? Like, sorry, did you give her mask back to Nevoa? Janine.
Yes. Sorry, I was eating and I'm not, you know, paying attention. Cause
Oh, I thought
yeah.
you were gonna say you're not like me who eats and talks.
Sorry. I'm too focused at eating. Yes. Could you
Okay, like
Yeah.
so, do you give like Nevoa's mask back? I would imagine yes.
Yes,
All right.
of course. Yeah.
Okay, I think like this is pretty much like a resounding victory. Does this sound like a resounding victory?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
So
Though-
so we're gonna kind of like montage everything unless you want to do something specific scenes. We're gonna have the like police show up and stuff. Like
Mina might want to try to probe some of their minds to find out where Minami is.
Yeah. I'm probably
Yeah, so
going to
Minami-
the bus and
so what you do realize is that most of these are like the regular hench bros and hench sisses. But
yeah.
and there is Germano Alvarez, the head honcho of Cobra Blanca. However, Emilio, the second head honcho, the one you put a hit on, and your sister, they are not here.
Damn it. I
They're-
knew it.
They're not in the building.
Okay. I will just probe where the hell is the second in command with my sister.
Yeah, like are you like probing like Germano's mind?
Yes, I'm
Nice.
probing Germano's mind.
Absolutely, unleash your powers. Let's see what happens. Give me that freak, you freak!
No.
Oh! What a roll to miss on! Oh!
Oh, there's no assisting that, is there?
Oh no!
No.
Like this is a telepathy roll. You don't.
And he's like, there's no way I'm letting you get away with assisting this out of this is mine.
Not just that. Like, okay, you can assist a telepathy roll, but all the guys are passed out. You kind of need to wake
True.
them up to assist. You can scare them into answering like you did with Augusto, but they're asleep now. Okay, Mina. You don't. How do I want to do this? So okay, so this is what happens. While everyone is kind of like zip tying up the other guys, and I'm guessing like Didi or Zinc like called the cops, and the cops are soon arriving. Yes.
Yeah.
Please put. You find a refrigeration here with an ice box, and there was like bottles of Mountain Dew and stuff inside because obviously,
Yeah.
and beer and Mountain Dew. The stuff of the energy of legends. Anyway, you grab some of the bottles and you grab the ice box and put Gilmer's hand in there. You hold the broken wrist there. You're pretty sure, like, okay, the technology is good enough that he can repair his hand, and he is one of the top lieutenants, so he can probably pay for the surgery also. So yeah, it's probably fine. Probably, maybe. He doesn't have the fingers. It's like you can't find the fingers, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? Let me hit myself with guilty just because I do feel bad.
Sure, totally. Yep, absolutely. Hit yourself with guilty. Punch your guilty face in the face. Wait, what? Okay, so yeah. Meanwhile, I'm guessing Mina kind of drags Germano to the side and tries to mind probe him. right?
Yes.
Yep, awesome. While you do it, you he is passed out, so it is kind of difficult for you. Not to mention there's all these other people. But while you're doing that, his phone rings.
I
You
will.
you bring out his. Do you see who it is? His phone.
Yes.
It's
I will,
Emilio.
I will stare at it
Hmm.
and then I will give the phone to Didi. Just motion her
Okay, so
panically.
it's okay. So you feel you don't know why, but you get this feeling that this phone is for you.
Oh no.
I'm kind of forcing a hard move on you, using your skill
Okay.
on this. So I don't know what
Okay.
hard move this is. I'll figure something out. Um, hmm.
I think we know who the phone call's from.
Yes.
It's from Emilio.
Gonna.
It literally says it's from Emilio. The number is from
I'm
Emilio.
gonna answer the phone then.
Okay, answer the phone. All right. Yes, I'm shifting the odds unfairly and unexpectedly. Yeah, there we go. Nice. Okay. It's an unfair shift. Get wrecked. Answer the phone. Okay. You answered the phone, and you're saying, "I just saw green smoke, glowing smoke coming out of the warehouse. I'm guessing you're not Germano."
Yes, you're pretty intelligent to be fucking. Yes, what do you want?
Okay, good. You are the person I was hoping would answer the call. We need to talk
I'm sure we need to talk. So you have,
privately
you know
about
what.
it. It does involve your sister.
Do we really need to talk
Yes.
privately?
Yes.
Fine, give me where and when.
Uh he gives you an address. Be here. Yeah, I can see the cops. I can see the cops heading to your location right now. So when they're there, they're going to slowly take control of the situation. Step away and arrive here as soon as you can, within half an hour.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, and one more thing. I really, 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 believe me, I really don't want to hurt Minami. So please don't come with a tail.
Understood.
Okay. All right. So yeah. Oh, and keep this phone on you.
I will.
Okay. So that's the thing. We have cops arriving. The cops take control of the situation. Everyone is very happy to you. There is a problem though, as you realize the cops kind of arriving, and you're slowly zip tying everyone. The gang war is still ongoing. The Arana gang is still attacking the Didi. Do you probably call Esteban to let him know that you've succeeded?
Yeah, I'd probably call him, and
Yeah.
I'd probably call. Darn, it's been so long. I
Veda?
call my contact
Katarina.
at the other.
Veda?
Yeah,
Katarina.
Katarina.
Vera.
Katerina Veda. Okay. Okay. So who do you call first?
The first person I probably call is Esteban,
Okay.
Uncle Esty.
Yes.
We
I just
we
saw
got
green
Gilmer.
smoke coming out. Is everything all right?
Yes, Gilmer is beaten up, but we saved him.
Okay. There is a problem. The Arana gang has started their attack. You need, we need to let them know that. Wait, you have Veda's number.
I do. I was actually hoping to call her next.
Call her right now.
Okay.
You can call me later. Just
All right.
He ends the call.
Hang up and call her real quick.
Okay. What is it?
We've got Gilmer. Gilmer's
Wait,
Well, I
wait.
mean,
Shit.
he's hurt, but he's safe now.
Wait, shit. Really?
Yes.
D-
Well,
do-
I'll even
can you
tell her where we are.
Can you do a video call right now, kid?
Yeah, I'll hang up and then video call her.
Oh,
And then,
she sees this. Oh shit! You. Wow. Okay. Okay. Just send me a picture. Right now, I'm trying to stop the. I'm trying to let the boss know. Send me a picture
Okay.
right now.
Okay. I'll do probably a couple screenshots so they
Yep.
can even see he's being ministered to.
Yep.
And I'll also I don't know if you know anything or if you can help me in any way, but my best friend Minami is still being held. Do you have any idea where to go on that?
Look, kid. I'd really love to help you, but I need to stop the boss from Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you find out anything, please let me know.
Yeah. Okay. So he goes out and. Okay. So we're gonna deal with this shortly. You've supplied the evidence that Gilmer has been rescued. Okay. Mina, are you doing?
Mhm.
Are you stepping away surreptitious, sneakily, while everyone is distracted? You can totally do so.
Yeah, before I sneak, I will write down
Mm-hmm.
uh on a piece of paper
Mm-hmm.
the address, and
Okay.
then I will write under it, I only need you. I don't want anybody else in it because it will be troublesome if the Gervasio was it his name?
What?
Second in command.
Oh,
What
Emilio.
what was
Emilio.
Oh, I don't want Emilio knowing that I'm being tailed, so I just want you to tail me, and um you're
Give it.
the only one I trust right now, and I will give it to Didi.
Ooh. Okay. So yes, Didi, you just finished the call. Mina, how do you hand it? You just give her the paper and just walk away.
Yes. Yeah, discreetly. I will basically
You
slap it in her
you
hand
do
discreetly.
you do realize you have telepathy.
Oh
You
yeah, I
you
forgot.
don't need a paper.
Yeah, I will. I
I
will
mean,
just say that
it's
on
a
her
lot
brain.
more. It's a lot more, secretive than a paper. I mean, if you want to do the
I will.
paper, fine, but you do have telepathy.
Yeah, I will do the telepathy, but I still need her. I need to hand her the address
Okay.
written so she
Yeah,
wouldn't
yeah.
forget.
Okay, yes. So, okay, you give her the address, you telepathically tell her this, and you walk off. You sneakily sneak off.
Well, real quick,
Yes.
telepathically, can I ask? So she's pretty much walking.
Yeah.
Are you walking or are you getting up on the rooftops to parkour away?
Which is faster? I'd say park her away so I don't need to go to the streets. So I guess on the rooftop.
Okay. Chances are they're going to have some sort of lookout in between here and there that'll see whether or not she does have a tail.
You can walk through walls, DD.
Yeah. Okay. So let's run 2 blocks north, and then start
Okay.
running through buildings and parallel her route.
So it's not too far away. It's actually actually to the south. So if you recall, you were here. So this is here-ish. It's actually towards the direction of Maria's house.
That's
Oh my God, they're at Maria's house.
No, they're outside of Maria's house.
Maria, do you have something you need to tell us?
No. I mean, she could tell you that she's her parents probably have grounded her forever, but other than that, she has nothing to tell you. Okay.
Actually,
alright,
real quick before I leave, does anyone have an earpiece, a Bluetooth earpiece? that my character can borrow?
I don't think
Would
so.
No.
Zinc have one?
No, Zinc wouldn't have like any earpiece because his ears are like his things are internal. He technically
Oh
doesn't even have
yeah.
a phone because his phone is internal. His brain is the phone.
Well, you could just, call Zinc and put your phone next to your shirt, so he would hear everything.
Okay. Well, yeah, we'll do that, and then my phone is on silent because the last thing I want is to have the damn thing ring.
Okay, sure. And you're
Jared deciding now is the time to confront me on whether or not to.
okay. So Nina, so this is kind of like end scene. Okay. So as you're going to put your phone on silent, before you do, you see you have a phone call from Vieira.
Okay, I'll answer it real quick.
Kid, I got you a line with the boss. Talk now.
Okay, my friend has maybe been told where to meet someone about my about her sister who we have to save, and
What are you talking about? You hear in a man's voice that you've never heard. What are you talking about? You have saved Gilmer. You have my thanks and you have my favor. Ask it.
please stop the gang war. And I would just ask if you have any advice on rescuing my
It's
best
one
friend.
or the other, kid. Vera warns.
Stop the gang war. I'll do my best to fix the other. Let's try to keep as many people from dying.
You've defeated Germano Alvarez. He is in custody, I hear.
Yes. Honestly, mostly it was my friends, but
I am honor bound to accept your favor. I will call my men to stop.
thank you. And please thank
Good
Katharina.
luck with your endeavors.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. So yes, the phone okay, Katarina's like, oh man, what were you thinking, kid? Like asking the boss for inane stuff like that.
I don't want people to die.
Yeah, I get it. You don't ask the boss for that, your personal problems.
Oh, I didn't know if he had any advice. Sorry. I've never met him.
Yeah, and hopefully you never will. Jeez, kid. Anyway, yeah, we'll talk later. I'll have to go call up my guys from murdering too many people. So
Okay. Yeah. Thank you, and thank you, Katarina.
Yeah, we'll call later. We will talk later about this. I haven't forgotten our little deal that I don't know. Oh, and yeah, you should be happy to know once we've called back all our people. I'll let your neighbors loose.
Oh, thank you.
You totally forgot about them out of character, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, so did I.
I literally
just remember. Wait, shit, she has the things. I'm like, okay, yeah. Anyway, you are delayed by a little bit. Mina, you arrive at the scene, and the phone rings again. The phone of Germano's phone.
I answer the phone.
Okay, I see you, and I don't see a tail. Good. Follow my directions quickly.
All right.
Okay, and he basically gives you directions like turn left, turn right, go forward, go backwards, go upwards, go downwards, like up the stair, up the fire escape, down the pipe, etc., etc.
Mhm.
Eventually, you arrive at a like a alleyway, like one of the many alleyways in the place. You arrive at like a totally average looking alleyway next to a really average looking door in the alleyway, and the door like has like really nondescript. There's nothing on it. The door is slightly open, and he tells you enter and close the door behind you.
I will begrudgingly enter the room.
Hmm. Close the door behind you.
Yes, I do. Yeah.
Okay, so inside is darkness. He tells you walk forwards. There's another door. Open it.
I will open another door, and
Okay, and
I'm
you
very
you
getting
see
angry.
there are two chairs. There's three chairs. One facing away from you, on that's empty. There's two facing towards you on the other side of the room, on which one of which is Minami, and the other is Emilio. And on Emilio's lap is a gun, but he's not holding it right now.
I will
Have a seat.
trudge my I will trudge my way to the seat and casually sit down and cross my leg.
So you've defeated my comrade.
Well, yes.
Um, and um, is he all right? Is he alive?
Well, of course he's alive. I'm not a. My friends aren't murderers.
My friend. She doesn't say anything
Good,
about her.
good save. Good save. See, you and I, we have a we have a little history. And Minami is awake.
Yes,
Minami
we
is
do.
just like staring at you. She's like she's clearly like been told a lot of stuff about you by this guy, and she's just like staring at you, kind of right now. We have a little bit of a history. So I told your sister that you put a hit squat on me, and the only
Yes, I did.
reason, good, good. Thank you for not denying that. The only reason I
Have done.
survived is because of the divine mercy's timely intervention.
Mina is
Yeah,
actually
yeah,
chuckled on that whole divine thing.
Mina chuckles, but he is dead serious. He really believes that. You can laugh, but sorry. I'm eating and talking again, guys. God damn it, me. Yeah. Take a drink every time I eat and talk. You're gonna die of alcohol poisoning. Alright, so he says, you may laugh, but I know what happened that day, and I wouldn't have been alive except for a divine intervention. So, what are you going to do now? What are we going to do now? Cobra Branca has been severed in more than half with with my comrade down, and honestly, I'm okay with that. Do you know that this morning, about a little over half an hour ago, I got a call from him telling me that if you were seen, if he calls me again, I were to kill your sister. Do you know that?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's kind of my fault.
yeah. He's I. My comrade is ruthless, and well, I am too. But there are lines I do not cross, and your sister is not involved with this world, with what we do, with the underworld, and so she doesn't need to be involved in this. So I was not willing to go through with it. And that's why the gun is on my lap and not pointing at her. It's never going to point at her from me. But we're going to decide what you're going to do right now. See, you once put a hit on me. And I'm not sure I can forgive you for that. But
Can I be honest here for a second?
yes, go on. Yes, please intervene. Intervene, please. I don't want it to be a monologue, even though it is.
Have you not forgotten the fact that the reason I took a hit on you because you said, well, you basically spilled the beans on
You,
her?
your sister was going to find out. You honestly don't think she's dumb, do you? She was going to find out
Well,
eventually.
you know, it would have been easier if you have let it a few more years so I could ship her to the US and have her stay somewhere safe.
I would. I'm not going to the USA. I live here. I made
I
you
know,
help. I
sweetie.
made you.
Just
I made you help me rebuild the church. Why would you think I would make you do that if I wasn't planning to stay here in this favela, trying to help people my entire life? What makes you think that? She says.
God, I God damn it! Why did we both have that stupidity from our mothers? If you could
because we're
just
because we're her daughters and we need to help other people. Well, I don't know about you, but I need to. Can't believe you actually put out a hit on a guy just for telling me the truth. What the hell, Mina? What the freaking hell?
I did what I had to do.
No, you
I
didn't have
mean,
to do. You didn't have to. Why would you need to kill someone for telling me the truth? That makes no sense.
well,
Wait,
it would have
wait.
been.
So what you're saying, if I found out by myself, you're gonna send the hit squad after me because I told myself?
No, I would have probably shipped you out of this fucking god-forsaken place, and you
Against
would
my
be
will?
happier.
Against my will? Yeah, shipping
Yes.
me off against my will. That's gonna make me happy. Sure, yeah.
Well, it's better than being in his fucking hell. Then
No, it's not. It's I want to make this place better. Your friends want to make this place better. Why don't you?
it's not
They're
easy.
heroes. Why
Alright.
can't you be like them?
I made choices, and those choices isn't exactly easy to break when you literally made a deal with a fucking demon, and not just Black Mamba. Okay, I was young, and I had to deal with a Rangha gang, and I had to do the fucking company all by myself.
But Black Mamba is in police custody right
Do
now.
you really actually believe he's in the fucking? You do not understand
Oh
what
no,
Mamba is.
I understand. But you keep underestimating yourself, Miss Wolfgang.
Oh,
And that's why we're here right now in this room. See, one of two things is going to happen right now. Your and let's find out which one happens. So,
okay.
he he drops the gun, he takes the gun and he drops it on the floor and he stands up. Miss Wolfgang,
What?
when I want to kill someone, I have killed people. Your sister knows this, I've told her this, but I'm not a coward. When I've killed people, I've looked them in the eye and did it. I didn't send a hit squad after them. You want to kill me? Do it now. Or you let me walk away. And
Are you?
we never have to see each other ever again. And I will
Are you?
consider your hit squad sending hit squad after me. I will overlook that.
Oh,
There was
you
there
fucking.
was a divine intervention saving my life, and maybe that's what I need to do. I need to forgive you for doing that, because you know what they say, to err is human, to forgive divine. I have to do something divine to make it up to the powers that be. He is
I
totally spiritual AF. Okay, go for it.
you actually see Mina trembling. She is actually trembling on her seat.
Yeah, he stands up. Me also stands up, and they're watching what you do.
I will
I am
slowly
unarmed.
pick up the gun.
Yes, I am unarmed, Miss Wolfgang, and I have forgiven you for that. This is where you make your
Yeah,
choice.
I
Either
will.
we all walk out of here, or I don't.
Mina will pick up the gun
You pick up
slowly.
the gun,
Look at it.
and this is what I meant by a thing. Mina, do you realize what's going to happen? It, this is kind of your character arc. Like, this is your character
Yes.
arc, and like, this is the choice. And what do you do? This is what it matters. Minami
Yeah,
is there. Minami is
yeah.
staring at you. What you do? She's
Uh,
also kind of
Mina
trembling.
Mina will pick up the gun and she will look at the gun, examine it, trying to calm herself.
It's fine. It's loaded, and the safety is on.
I will flip the safety off.
Okay.
I will point it on his head,
Okay. And remember,
and I will just.
Minami is right there. And if you do
I
this, you
know.
realize this is going to break the trust forever. If you
I
don't
know.
do
I
this,
know.
there might be some, there might be a chance. But if you do this, it's gone forever. If you don't do this,
I know. I know. It's just basically just point the gun while trembling.
Mhm. And he is so calm. He's as calm as only possible if a man truly believes in God. So calm.
And
Just stares down the barrel
while
at you.
while she's pointing the gun to his face, is she's gonna say, "All those years I feel so trapped, but having given a choice to do something, and I still can't fucking do it." And she's gonna drop.
She's gonna drop the gun.
Yeah.
Okay. You do turn the safety back on before you drop it, though, please.
Yeah, of course I
Okay.
do.
Thank you.
That's just dangerous.
All right.
Yeah, and Annie is big enough of a meanie that he would have the gun hit the ground, the shot would fire,
No,
it
no,
would,
no, no.
it would
I
kill
wouldn't.
Minami.
I would. No. That's why I asked. This was your choice. If you didn't close the safety, I would say you totally probably did, because you're smart enough for that. It's gun.
Yeah.
You have gun safety drilled into you anyway. And Gilmer looks at you. He picks up the gun and say, "I think." What was your last thing? You couldn't, given a choice, you couldn't even fucking do it, right?
I've never really killed someone.
No. Yes. No. So like your words were, having given a choice after all these years to do something, I still couldn't do it. That's what you said.
Yes.
Okay. So Gilmer says, sorry, not Gilmer. Emilio picks up the gun and says, "I think, Miss Wolfgang, you did. May our paths never cross again. Good luck, Miss Nari. For this. I apologize for this. I will try to make amends for what my comrade has done." And he kind of like he walks like he opens the door behind you and enters the building proper. Like this was the back room of the building. He goes to the front room of the building, and in the room are left you and your sister.
I'm just gonna.
Are you still shaking?
Yeah,
Okay, okay.
she's
She
she'll actually fall down on the floor.
Yeah, does your mask kind of like fall from your face at this kind of a pivotal scene?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
And she didn't remove the mask the
No.
first time
Yeah,
because
no, no.
she's crying.
Yeah, yeah. So now you're crying and the mask is removed and Minami can see it. And after a while you feel someone holding your shoulder. And you look back and you see Minami putting a hand on your shoulder. And we're gonna end the scene right here because god damn it, man. Okay, so yeah, that's this scene done, and we're just gonna montage a lot of everything, so see what happens. So this was basically like the thing. Gang war has been stopped. We just have like a montage scene of gang war stopped by brave new heroes. I've no idea. The papers will probably give you some name like Mapinguari's Mapinguari's Misfits. Mapinguari and the Misfits. There we go. It's the worst name ever. But Prince has given you the name Mapinguari and the Misfits, and like a lot of things happen. So we're basically like,
I wonder if Navoa from here on out is known as the Cinnamon Challenge.
we'll probably figure it out. Okay, so I'm actually gonna look at what I wrote down in Discord about the ordering of stuff. So the scene is done. Any post-battle thing you want to do?
Yes.
Okay, so the Didi was probably running, and Didi eventually reaches
Yeah,
the.
do you want to tell me? Otherwise, I'm probably checking
no,
the
no, no,
entire
no.
favela.
Yeah. If you're running, like you probably just like reach the alleyway as the two sisters are kind of like walking out next to each other, and you just see them. And Minami also sees you, and she's like, "Didi, you're okay."
I run up and hug both of them with tears in my eyes. Oh, thank God.
You hear Mina say, "You get away from me."
And Minami is like, "Shut up, sis. Just take it."
I'm just glad you don't have super strength or will be dead.
This is the first time Minami has ever called you sis since that time she walked out on you.
Damn.
There's hope for you yet. So that's it. So you basically like everyone goes to their respective homes. So Didi, you go back to your flat with your uncle in tow and see like sorry, I have forgotten the name of your neighbors, unfortunately.
Oh my gosh, yeah, we haven't seen him in a while.
Yeah. I am going to quickly go over to your page and quickly look at it. It's Araujo and Little Juanita. There we go. Yeah. Araujo and Little Juanita, they are both like returned and they are very happy to see you. And it's a hugging session. It's like like just as kind of like it's like a montage scene. So hugging session, and Esteban kind of introduces himself to Araujo, and they kind of invite him in for because they're like it's like you don't leave guests standing. And
I'll apologize to them that I used their information on Black Mamba without their permission.
And they're just happy that the man who killed their their family is finally behind bars. They're grateful. All right. We have. I think we totally did Mina and Minami's ending. I mean, there's like nothing else to show, honestly. We're gonna have like some scenes for. Sorry. Nevoa, you return home, and you see like you okay, you go to the hospital and you see Jared is there, and and Jared kind of comes and kind of hugs you. You're okay. And it's like, and you didn't even realize you're in public until you realize your parents are kind of there looking at you, super
Uh-oh.
confused. You're okay. I
Hi.
thought you were gonna. And yeah, they're kind of realizing, oh, yeah. Jared just accidentally and Jared is like, oh,
God damn it,
oh,
Jared.
this is just a close friend, and your father just face palms. Jared's parents both face palm. Your mother face palms. Like everyone face palms, and everyone just say, Jared, please. We're not that dumb.
Wait, can I just do one thing?
Yeah.
Wait, is the mask on or off?
No, the mask is still on, but they just can't tell by your general
Yeah.
size and the fact that Jared is standing next to you and hugging you.
Well, I will put my hand on Jared's shoulder and say, well, we are really close friends.
And Jared's face kind of goes from oh crap to like the biggest smile you've seen. All right, and that's that. The Chimera goes to his mother's home, and she's like, oh, okay, no, Chimera doesn't go to his mother's home because, like, Chimera's, in the hospital and kind of like what, like with the UPP people, when you see your mother appear, like at the hospital, she came looking for you.
I'm here, Mom.
Are you okay? Are you hurt?
I'm fine.
And
I'm
and you
glad
did
that you're
and you did
caring.
it. You did what you said you would.
Yep, we stopped the game war.
Okay, okay. Uh we have we still need to talk about this, but if you want to come back home, I I have your room just as you left it, out the window.
Thank you.
So yeah, it's awkward, but there's a chance, like Mina and Minami. There's a chance. And Zinc, you will eventually, like, you go to Suarez, and Suarez is like, oh, you got injured again. Oh, for the love of. Okay, you know what? I'm going to leave you on your charging pad until Tekes gives me those supplies to actually upgrade you properly. So you don't keep breaking every single outing.
Okay.
So she kind of like disables your motor functions and leaves you there until like Tekes will probably give the equipment like a few days later, and you're just there, just not moving. Okay, so yeah, it's just like I had to have a comedy scene there. All right, so that's it. We're now gonna have like the credits start rolling, and we're just gonna have individual scenes like a few days later for every PC. So you can totally tell me what happens. Like all of you, one by one, just tell me what happens. So let's go.
It shows Chimera walk in,
Hmm.
sit down with his mom. They
Hmm.
both have a cup of coffee and they start talking about things. Why he let her think that he's dead? Why he backed off? Why he
Yep,
was
yep,
able to stop the war?
yep. And while you're talking, eventually she reaches out and puts a hand on your shoulder and start patting you, like in a there, you're home now kind of manner. Okay, that's a awesome scene. Who wants to go next?
I can throw a quick one in there where
Mm-hmm.
I go to visit the wallflower who's stuck on his charging pad, and
Oh, that's great. We
I
can like to totally have this scene together. Yeah, excellent.
I I ask to just have a moment alone with him, and I
Hmm.
say, look, I'm sorry if I've given you a hard time lately. We all sometimes do decisions for different reasons, and you're a huge part of helping this thing work out okay, and I want to thank you and apologize for being mean.
On my charging pad, I can't really say nothing.
I think you can talk. I think you just can't move.
Yeah, you can talk.
Okay. Thank you for everything, and hopefully see you again sometime in the future.
I'm sure we will. And I'll
All right.
give him a hug.
Yay! Yay! Too bad. He unfortunately can't return the hug because his motor functions are disabled. But he does it mentally, and that's awesome. Okay, we have a scene with Nevoa. What do you do, Maria? Like it can be any scene you want. Like it's your scene. You tell me what you do. Like it can be a few days later, a week later, 2 weeks later, a month later. It's up to you.
It'll be a few days later.
Mhm.
She's with Christine and Jared.
Mhm.
And for
Are you-
Dee Dee's sake, she asked Jared about Dee Dee.
Are you
If
having
he would
ice
ever go
cream?
out with her.
Are you
Damn
having
right.
ice cream, by the way?
Absolutely, yes.
Oh, yes. You need to have ice cream. Like, come on.
Obviously.
Yes, obviously. Anyway, so you asked Jared about it, and Jared's like, and Christy's like, wait, you, wait, Deirdre, like, you were asked out by the super strong superhero, and you haven't said yes yet. What kind of an idiot are you? Jared's like, she's so short though. It's like, shut up, man. Shut up. Shut
Jared.
shut the hell up, Jared. Go talk to her and say yes. Like, okay, do you not like her? She's nice. I don't not like her.
Well, then say yes, because I think she will appreciate being the little spoon.
Wait, the what now?
The little spoon.
The what now? Sorry. What do you say?
The little spoon.
Little
Oh, the little. Oh God. Oh God. I mean, can she be anything else? But like, and Jared's like, I sh- um hmm uh you know what? Sure, fine. I will go talk to her. Screw both of you. Just both of you. Just both of you. And
I
he
guess it's
walks
what
off.
I get for being a sappy romantic.
And as you say this, Christine takes your own ice cream and puts some on your nose. Yes, but you're my sappy romantic, she said. And Jared is like, oh, I'm gonna harm. Goes off. And he runs off. So yeah, that's that scene. And lastly is Mina. Tell me your scene.
Uh, I who me
Yes.
I have I yeah I've written down 3 scenes.
Oh, you can just like all of them happen or one of them happen.
All of them happened.
Oh, okay. Sure. Go in order,
Uh,
I guess.
yeah, I would like to visit Black Mamba.
Oh,
God.
I have an idea for that. So we'll leave that for the moment. What else you have?
Yes.
Mhm.
Well, I was gonna use my moment of truth, so that's next time or later.
Okay.
And then I will. Okay, this is the meme I'm talking about. I will use the money that Black Mamba gave me earlier,
Yes. Yes.
and I will make my own Taco Bell named Taco Reef. Taco Roof. Yes.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah, have a rooftop cafe that you can eat in.
Yes. It's a rooftop cafe.
Yeah, it's
Oh my
literally a
god.
rooftop, and the best part is you find out that the roof you were on all this time was indeed on sale. And thanks to the gang war, the market value has gone down a little bit in the favela, so you can actually buy it
Yes.
super cheap. And you do have enough money to invest in a taco stand on called the taco roof. Oh my
Yep.
gosh, how would people go up there? You have no idea, but you have taco roof.
Mhm.
You have taco roof.
It's a favorite among superheroes.
Yep, it is. And another individual solo scenes we have for is one for Eric. Eric eventually goes to Tia Juanita with the evidence, and Tia Juanita like it's in Tia Juanita's room. So this is like total out of character, but yeah. So Tia Juanita thanks him for that and is like, I see. That's why you wanted an outside expertise because you couldn't go against the family to act against Augusto. It's like, yeah, I know I bent the rules and I'm sorry, but I knew he was involved and he didn't have the family's best interests in heart, so I had to, and I'm sorry for this, for bending the rules like this. It's like, no, I understand. You did bend the rules to protect it. I understand. And I understand. Yeah, I told Augusto to leave the favela, and I don't know if he has yet, but don't worry. I will have my people looking for him if he has, for his sake. I hope he has left the favela by now. But with him gone, I do need to thank you for saving the family, and not like like not letting this go to end. And now I have to talk to our Anha about finding out who really injured his son. Hmm. But the reason I wanted to talk to you, Eric, is that you're a good mechanic and you have a good heart. And with Augusto gone, I need someone to take over the business with Gervasio. So it is yours. You and Gervasio now co-own his garage, and well, I'm sure a mechanic like you would appreciate having a workshop of your own. And so basically, what happens is, like, in the story, you see the taco roof stand is creating, and you see across the street in Gervasio's garage, you see like uh, Eric is also there, kind of waving at Mina, and he enters his new workplace. So yay, yay! That's just it. We're not gonna. We're not gonna find out whether Augusto left the favela or not. That's just one of the things that fans are going to have to speculate. Yeah, and the main thing is that a few weeks later, it is happening in South Halcyon, like in the courthouse. So it's not in the favela. You are like across the rooftop, Mina, from the courthouse, where Black Mamba Silvio Hunter is only being given like about like 1,000 hours of community service or something, and he is not going to jail. Who saw this coming? Except everyone.
I did.
Yeah. Okay, so he's like, there's like a crowd of people, and you're like watching, like glaring daggers at him from across the rooftop, right?
Yes.
Okay. Suddenly, there's a wave of something hitting you, like a crackle noise, like a distant thunderclap, very distant, and you see Black Mamba, just a part of like his head just shots to the side, and he falls on the floor, on the ground. Wow, nice timing! Perfect timing. He falls dead, sniped. You look around and you see a few rooftops back from you is
Mhm.
blank. You go over to blank.
Yeah.
Yeah, you go over to blank. You see blank like immediately like leaving the sniper as it is, and he sees you and he kind of motions you to follow, and you kind of leave the scene. He leaves the sniper there for police to find.
Okay.
Yeah. You probably mentioned to him, and he says that's for people to find. I want the people to find. I want the police to find it. And he takes you along, and you eventually like cross a few rooftops and like take shelter in an attic. I'm sure you
Okay.
have. I'm sure you have questions. You may ask them.
Yeah. Well, first, why didn't you kill him in the room in the hospital?
He made a deal with me. He
Interesting.
he just renegade on his deal.
And what deal was it?
His deal was that he would plead guilty on all charges and take the maximum sentence and be sent to prison for his life.
Oh,
And I would kill him.
I see.
He renegade on that deal.
And he didn't do it, huh?
Yeah, no, he got only community service. He had his lawyer. Why did I think I should have killed him back then, but I guess I was hoping he could be the man I once knew.
And I stop at my track when he says that.
Yes,
Excuse me, you once knew?
yes, I once knew him.
I squint my eyes
If
and
you
say,
want
well,
to
I'm not.
like use your powers, like this is like there is no role anymore. If you want to use your
Oh,
powers, do it. There is no role
yes.
anymore. If you want to do it, do it.
I will squint my eyes and basically just try to see who it is in behind the mask.
Okay, and he's like, you're trying to look. I'll make things easy for you. He takes off the mask, and it is a random person you've never seen before.
Good call.
And say, yeah, I see your face. I don't know who the hell you are.
Maybe this will help jog your memories. And you see his face kind of shift. He was already like dark skinned. His face shifts and appears before you, Detective Barreto.
Oh,
Say, what the fuck?
You didn't honestly think Silvio Hunter is the only one who knows face changing magic.
Okay, well,
My
I'm just.
father taught us both.
Oh. Yeah,
Mina, Mina,
yes,
I know you have trouble keeping on the right side of the law.
yes.
Would you like me to help you?
Well, okay. Look, I only have one problem left. Well, that would be a Ranhagang trying to kill me, and right now I'm trying to be a taco house owner. If you haven't seen my taco roof franchise,
I've seen your taco roof franchise.
yeah. It's not exactly easy being a civilian if you're, hiding from a
No,
gang.
I know. Mina,
Yeah.
you literally just saw me use face changing magic.
Oh, okay. Look, that could you actually? Are you implying you could teach me?
Anyone can learn magic.
Am I being Arya from Game of Thrones?
What? I'm sorry, what?
You're gonna train me like Arya from Game of Thrones, like
I
that, and that's in character.
yeah, I'm like I've only read the books.
Oh, okay, fine. Just teach me how to do that so I could at least, go outside the house.
So, like, yeah. So, do you accept his proposal to help, like, teach you how to be like a superhero? You can totally ask him,
Um,
like, you're a freaking mercenary or something.
yes, if he's going for it, then I will be fine.
No, no, no. You
More
just ask him.
fine.
You can ask him about the mercenary thing.
Okay, okay. So you're gonna teach me? Am I? Can you actually teach me? Cause I would love to. Yeah, I mean, I'm
No,
very
no.
speechless right now.
He said that he can teach you to be on the right side of the law, but you can point out the hypocrisy that, like, he himself is a mercenary.
Well, look, I will get what I can get. If you're gonna teach me, I would love to have it.
Okay,
Yes, please teach me.
but
Yes.
oh, sorry, I thought you were
Um.
gonna say a but there somewhere.
Well, I'm not gonna use it, in a bad way. I am very
Oh,
much trying to get
about
on
the
my.
mercenary thing, the blank thing.
Yes.
Oh no,
Yes. Yes.
I've not done anything bad at all.
You just shot. You just shot your
You,
brother.
you want? He's not my brother. What the hell? No, jeez,
Oh.
he's not related to me. God damn, he's my father's student. God damn. No.
Brother at arms. You
Yeah,
know what I'm
yeah, okay,
saying.
no, no. Look, I only created the reputation of blank. I did. The blank is like I had like people create the reputation of blank. He's. I've never done anything bad other than that. Look, I even gave him a chance, but he killed so many people. Mina,
Uh, yes.
he was a threat alive. Like if we
Well,
took my chance, if he went to prison, if he owned up to his mistakes and went to prison, I was gonna let him live. That was the deal.
to be honest, if you didn't kill him, I would have gone and basically mess
Yes,
up with his brain, so he
yes,
would be
yes, yes,
retarded for the rest of his life.
yes. That's worse, Mina. That is worse. That is the thing you're going to have to learn to not do.
Oh, yeah, I kind of forgot I'm trying to be good, but that was my option.
I heard you made up with your sister,
Yeah,
or
yeah,
rather, you're on speaking terms now. So I'm
yeah,
sure you want to turn over a new leaf. So
it's gonna
so
take some time.
so let me help you. And he extends his arm. Do you accept it?
Yeah, I'm gonna accept it.
And that's where the scene ends. Yay! Yay! God damn! And that's why I said I had two scenes for you. One was the facing facing Emilio and deciding what kind of a person you are, and revealing that Barreto is freaking still alive because of course Idris Elba is alive. God damn it! You don't hire a like amazing actor then kill him in the first act. Hint hint. Godzilla 2014. Hint hint. Bryan Cranston. Hint hint. You don't do
Wait a
that.
minute. Wait.
You don't do.
Also, hint.
Mhm.
Avengers.
Ultron. Ultron. Hint hint.
No, they didn't kill him in Ultron. They killed him in Avengers: Infinity War.
Who?
Oh yeah,
Oh,
Idris
Vision.
Elba?
Oh, Vision.
No,
Idris Elba.
Oh,
they
Idris
killed
Elba.
Idris Elba.
Okay. No. Yes,
Time Dog.
that's true. But it didn't kill it at the end, like in the Act One. Anyway, I couldn't do it. Okay, because Idris Elba is too awesome, and I had to them like he was blank the whole time. The detective was
No,
inside the mercenary the whole time.
the only reason Idris
Like
Elba had to
so
do
he eventually
was
explains to you like over the like as you see he like as the credits roll he takes you over Mina to meet Coroner Diaz and Fireman
ah
Diaz, the brother and sister duo, and he reveals to you
yes,
and you realize eventually that wait, the guy Yolanda killed, that
yes.
corpse was the corpse you saw.
I knew it. I knew it.
And yep, and he's like, well, you can't tell your friends, unfortunately.
Well, yeah, I could,
Yeah.
lips are sealed.
So okay, so yeah, because this is the end, we're not gonna deal with it, and we just have the credits
Yeah.
roll, and it's like, stuff, and
I have a
it,
question.
yeah, sure.
Who was in the car that blew up? If it wasn't Beretto.
It was the
It
corpse. The
was the
corpse was
dead guy.
the dead guy.
The dead guy.
The,
Yolanda accidentally killed.
Yeah, the Yolanda
Ah.
accidentally killed. The firefighter helped put the dead guy in the car. So, like, Barreto would explain that the car bomb wasn't his plan. It was literally Black Mamba trying to blow him up using Mina's contact, like Mina's like meeting point, as like to bring him out. And he discovered the car bomb and decided to go through with it to kill like Detective Barreto so he can finally work outside the law and finally catch the guy that he's been after for 15 years. He finally decided to end his legacy to go after him like outside the law because there was no other way. So yeah, that's a lot of things there. Like it's just gonna be left unanswered for the fans. You just see like clips of it in the like clip show as the credits roll, and eventually the credits end, and we have like a last scene because for Janine and Alice, they know that I must have a last scene for the campaign, and last time it was a freaking doozy, and I need to have like a yeah, yes, maybe. Wait, he's really in the Fast and Furious? Goddamn. You. Anyway, back to the story. So the credits end, and this is a post-credit scene. It's a nighttime. It's the morgue, and there's like you see some night guard, making patrols and stuff, and there's this guy approaching, like this shadow, this like black suited guy approaching. Black leather suit. Sorry, a bike stops in front. A Harley Davidson. The black suited guy enters the morgue. Hey, remember that bike that keeps appearing everywhere?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay, good. Just reminding you that this is the guy. This is the same guy that escaped from Barreto's car explosion scene and the Lorenzo fight scene from the roof that Zink only saw. But anyway, this guy enters, or guard or person, we don't know. And the night guard basically says, "Hey, man, can I help you with something?" And there is an ambiguous like voiced answer because you can't tell whether it's a guy or what like it's a man or a woman or whatever. So it's like a very ambiguous answer. Yes, you can. And there's a gunshot. Like the gunshot, as the gunshot happens, like it's immediately the scene cuts off before the gunshot happens, and then you see the guy dragging the body of the night guard over to one of the drawers with the morgue drawers, opens it up and pulls the drawer out, and inside is Gabriel Mamba, the kid. Sorry, Gabriel Hunter, the kid. Black Mamba's kid.
Mhm. The one I tried to save.
The one
I
you
used
tried
an
to
entire
save.
moment of truth to try to save him, and I
Yeah.
effed it up.
No,
You killed him.
yeah. Okay, no, you didn't kill him. You didn't kill him.
No, I tried to
It-
save him.
Yeah, you tried to
It
save
was
him.
Redeemer who killed him.
No. It was actually Chimera who tore off that life support supply. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
to be fair, if he didn't, he would have been crushed.
Oh.
To be fair, but that is the moment, Diddy. Alice. You totally saved him. I'm just saying you that. Oh, and in case you're curious, what happened to um Maria Hunter?
Probably testified against him.
Yeah. She also accepted. She was heartbroken after her kid died, so she accepted the guilty plea and she went to prison. she has gone to prison, and you can see as the credits roll, I totally forgot to say this, but her, like, Valeria Santos would visit her sister in prison and try to piece together what really happened that caused her to hate her like this. And that's the story for another day. And you'll see Detective D'Souza was like quit the UPP, um, and Detective D'Souza would probably like take up some other like line of profession. I don't know what, but you'll see him kind of looking at the ads on like the phone, on the classified and the paper, and trying to find a new job.
I have
And
another question.
yep, please go on.
What
Any
happened to
questions
the
you
re-
want, answer it.
What happened to the Redeemer after he got his
Oh,
brains
oh
back?
yes, the Redeemer. You can see in the these are all scenes that appear during the credits. So I will this is what the scenes you have already seen. So any scenes I forgot, you just tell me and I will explain. So you see Redeemer going back to Rio de Janeiro, his hometown, and he finds and meets his mother, and he's like, "Mom," and his mother is like, "You're back, and you're not that idiot hero anymore." "Yeah, Mom, I'm back. And I don't remember the last 10 years. The last thing I remember is talking with you on the beach." Like, well, you're back, and that's the most important thing. And they kind of hug and cry it out, and it's very heartwarming. Any other questions for any character you want to know? Anyone? Anyone? Oh, with Cobra Blanca severely defeated and Black Mamba gone, there is a wide shift of power in the favela. A couple of interesting thing happens. Firstly, Vieira actually leaves the Arana gang.
Oh.
Katarina Vieira leaves the Arana gang and makes a gang of her own. Yeah.
If
Tia Juanita eventually reveals what happened to like Arana's kid, and Arana is sad. So like there is eventually a newspaper clipping of um uh, Germano Alvarez being shanked in prison.
oh yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Emilio Gardiomela became like disbanded Cobra Blanca and became just a drug supplier. Uh, around the sorry, I forgot a lot of like two important things. We have two TED Talks. Guys, we have two TED Talks. Okay, not one TED Talk, just one TED Talk. Okay, so we have a scene saying on the news that Tekis has hired a new person with Silvio Hunter, being turned out to be a, widely known criminal with long ties. They kind of removed him from the board of directors, and they welcome a new member of the board, Esteban
Uh-oh.
Roberts.
I saw that one coming.
Yeah, you saw that coming. Awesome. And Esteban Roberts and you have another scene of, uh, hey, Chimera, like, is it okay if you have a scene of you regaining your human shape while still maintaining your powers?
Yes.
Awesome. So you eventually there is a scene of like there's a knock on a door. This is all happening during the credits, and your mother answers, Soraya Souza, and it's Esteban. And Esteban says, "Miss Souza, I have some good news for you." And he steps aside, and you see Donzel the kid. It's like, and you kind of she totally hugs you, and you probably hug back, and Didi's also there, and yeah, it's a happy reunion. Yay! And you see your mother looks down, Donzel, you have a tail, and you're like, oh sorry mom, and you kind of absorb that back inside. It's like sometimes that comes out on its own. And Esteban Roberts says, "Yes, we should step inside, and I need to explain to you a few things." And okay, and we have finally like Tekis reports like a public report, and God dang it, yes. I mean, he was already a furry by default, but now he can become a furry at will. Sure, there's literally no difference. Anyway, sorry. Okay, so Tekis's new line of like cure for cancer. Tekis' next project. So it's still like if anyone is curious, because cancer is basically like an abnormal growth of abnormal cellular growth, right?
Right?
Right. So what your power is, Chimera's power is literally rapid cellular growth. That is your power. Yet you control it. It's a voluntary cellular growth. So that's the cure. You you give the you give the cure to someone and tell them to voluntarily will the cells to heal themselves. That's the cure.
Cool.
And it's I didn't even realize halfway through. Wait, like halfway through the campaign, I'm like, wait, shit, that's the thing. That's the freaking cure to a lot of things. So you just you give the cure to a person like suffering and tell them to will yourself to get better, and they do. It's kind of like mind over body. Just it just works. And sure, they have to
Psychosomatic.
like initial testing shows that you have to like it's like an addiction. You have to take the cure like on a weekly basis. Eventually the dosage will increase like over time. It's like an addiction, but you will maintain your body. Like it's like an addiction, but it cures you. So it's the good kind of addiction.
It's like insulin, I guess.
It's kind of yeah, it's kind of like that. It's a cure that you become dependent upon, but it cures you. So there's still more work to be done. So there's like a TED talk where we see Tekis, chief, and your uncle kind of explaining how it works and saying that we are working on phase 2 to remove the dependency and also make it faster, work faster. And we have much research to be done, but so far we can say we have taken the first step in finally eradicating a lot of bad diseases. And really, all of this I must thank Chimera, aka Donzel Souza, for volunteering to be the first test subject. Okay, so that's one scene, and we have another scene of like we see what happens on like Dr. Suarez's research of like bringing people potentially back to life. Turns out it really kind of doesn't work, maybe. So it's like it is a lot of 1 in a million chance, but people do like retain some of their memories. They lose their identity of self, but they do regain some memories. So they become a different person with weird memories, but and they have to have the cyborg procedure, but you know, you can totally interrogate a suspect after they've been killed.
That's a weird way to use it.
That's an amazing way to improve law enforcement, am I right? Like, sure, it's only going to mean the criminals are going to make sure they kill your brain, so there's no way to come back. But technology improves, the criminals are going to improve. So it just raises the stakes. So it's not quite as improvement as you think, but it is a general improvement. People can
So
sometimes
basically.
literally come back, and with time, Zinc will slowly regain a bit more memories. He will like sometimes talk like Pedro, but he will always remain a separate person. So there will always be a disjoint, but it is in a way them and in a way not them. So it's kind of a thing, a weird thing, but kind of a thing. It's like Alzheimer's, man. You just lose your identity. It's
Does he
terrible.
try to make up with his parents?
I hope so. Do you do that?
Yes.
Awesome. So yeah, I would probably imagine him using his his police officer's thingy, because he doesn't need too much food or any food to give to them, because they kind of need money to repair the shop. So yeah, and we eventually see like the shop becomes repaired, and Yolanda kind of feels bad that she blew it up. So instead of like returning to the shop, she actually takes up a job at Gervasio's garage as a freaking welder.
Damn, Sam.
Yeah,
Work it.
yeah. She gave like a few months of community service. After that, she was released, and she decided to get into Gervasio's garage. And I mean, you're not sure, like Mina. You can't tell if Eric and they are going to hit it off, but they are friendly towards each other. So it's kind of like you ship it or something. I don't know if you ship it, but
I do not only ship it, I'm trying to make it happen. I'm right in front of their house.
you totally try to like make them go on like surreptitious. Hey, come to the two of you, please come to my shop to have some taco, and they're like, okay, and you kind of set them up on these impromptu dates.
No.
Okay,
I do it very subtly. Like
okay.
if Yolanda is walking right in front of him, I will, ma- try sometimes trip Yolanda on falling onto him telepathically.
Oh my god, what the fuck? Oh god. Okay. Yeah, and like, yeah, watch it, man. And they're like, yeah. It's kind of like gonna end like that. So Mina totally shipping the two of them with a new face, and yeah. And yeah, sorry. Any other questions for anyone else that happens during the credits rolling by?
What happened to
No.
Mason?
Oh, Mason. Mason breaks down and cries in front of Tia Juanita. Tia Juanita eventually forgives him, realizing that he was forced to do it. And he gets back to his own shop. It's still fine.
Good for him.
Yeah, good for him.
Hopefully, no more scares. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's totally terrified of like literally any dark corner now.
Oh, he's just been given PTSD.
Yeah, just casual PTSD. Anyway, anyone else? You can ask anyone. Oh,
Yeah.
Jared and Dee. Damn,
Yes,
someone
of
remind
course.
me. So, back at school, Dee is like a legend. Jared is
Mhm.
like totally like he kind of awkwardly approaches you. Hey, Deirdre.
Yes.
Um,
Jared?
so you're a hero now. Do you mind giving an interview for the school newspaper?
Okay. In some ways, she kind of wishes he wasn't the one interviewing her, because she'll be
Yes.
nervous as heck.
Okay. Like you can tell him with like you can like as you're kind of walking after school. You can like he starts asking a question. You can ask him the question you want to, because there is no gang war right now, and you are
Jared, do you want to go out sometime? Maybe.
I was hoping I was trying to be really I was trying to be really subtle with this interview thing, but then I realized, wait, if I ask you, can it be a private interview, it would sound really lecherous, so I didn't ask that. But yes,
Thank you. I'll give him a hug.
oh man, I'm glad you don't have super strength anymore.
Wish.
So come on, there's this new taco restaurant that opened on a roof. It's called Taco Roof.
Oh, well, let's check it out.
So you climb up
Maybe you could do a review for the school paper.
yeah. Okay, so yeah, you see, on one side we have Jared and Didi on the rooftop, like kind of on a date thing. On the other side, we see Mina trying to knock one of the.
No,
You're
I
shipping
since I
everyone.
have figured out my I can change my face. I basically look like a female version of my father.
Oh
So
god. Oh god, why?
then you basically see a stranger just smiling like my face hurt on the counter, like trying not to laugh at the scene.
Remember that it's only your face that changes. Your body is totally your body.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Cool.
So I look like a Caucasian female with black
Yes.
hair.
Yes. Totally. like, that guy has a weird face, Jared says. Really uncanny valley.
Why are you looking at him and not me?
Oh, because
Overprotective.
uh, I'm sorry.
Eat this taco.
Yes, you will eat the taco. Okay, so yeah, that's basically how this potential date is gonna go. Yeah. Yep. Yep. Okay, and yeah. Okay. Anyone else? Any other scene during the credits? This is a long ass credits. Please ignore it.
Uh, I
No?
forgot what.
But I gotta go.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Sorry. I will end the scene and I will do the post credit scene right now. And yeah, okay. So you like the same happens. Like the guy walks in, shoots the night guard, drags the night guard in, opens the drawer, pulls out the kid on it, and then he kind of like takes out a knife and starts carving something on the kid's hand, like the back of a hand, one hand, and then takes the dead night guard and draws the same symbol, like a sigil of sort, on the guy's hand, the dead guy's hand, and then places the hand on it, and a little while later the both symbols start glowing, and there's like a sharp intake of breath as the kid like kind of comes to life. And then you hear the guy say, "Rise and shine, kid. You have some big shoes to fill." And then the kid's eyes open, and they're bright yellow like black mambas.
Great. Mini
Cut.
Mamba.
It's Illuminati.
Cut to black. The show ends. I don't know why I ended my previous campaign also with a kid getting glowy eyes, and also this one. Apparently, I have a thing for ending campaigns with kids having glowy eyes, glowy evil eyes of doom.
It's the Annie cliche TM.
It's the Annie cliche. It's totally my cliche. It's totally my. It's totally what I do. So yeah, that's the campaign. That was Web of Intrigue. It's done.
Thank you, everyone.
It's
Thank
That was
you.
fun.
complete.
Thank you.
Yeah, that was fun, Annie.
It was. I've had so much fun. Like it. I wanted to do something different, and it was a bit dark on the side, but I mean that's kind of what I was going for, so hope it wasn't too bad. Oh, I'm just checking. It started on 2nd March, so today is the 19th of October, so this lasted for like 7 months, right? Am I counting it right?
Yep, you're
Mhm.
counting it right.
Half.
You are.
Yeah, 7.5 months. Woof! Wow!
My god.
Wow! It's like wow. Yeah, we did it,
And
guys.
do us
And
a
how many pages was the summary?
I haven't written everything yet. I hope it doesn't cross 300, but I'm not holding my breath.
Make it solid 300.
I will try. And then at the end, I will write, "This is Masks."
do us a favor.
Mhm.
When you run again, let us know.
Yeah, like not right now. I'm gonna take some rest, be a player myself, and try to experience the game more, because this is very stressful. Like creating so many strings and stuff. Like most GMs don't do this. It's just this is what I do. I just make subplot after subplot after subplot.
And fake kill a
Th-
detective.
And I did not kill Idris Elba. I did not. I did not kill Idris Elba.
He's so important to kill.
He is too important to kill.
That was sad though, because he was probably the best friend DD had for a while, other than Minami.
Oh,
Yeah.
but now she has Jared.
Yeah, he would probably like tell. Oh, I also should like stop the recording. So thank you, viewer people, for sticking out with us for like 7 months, 7.5 months. You absolute mad people. also me, who will be watching this in the future while writing down the summary. So, yeah, good job, future me, for past me running this good campaign. I enjoyed it. Good job, past me, future
Yep.
me. I'm sorry.
Bye.
All right.
Bye.
Thank
Goodbye.
you.
Bye.